zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard. Line.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set, 55, and let's get some pace.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. On the left side, he finds Beasley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Beasley signed with the Bills in March just before his 30th birthday after 7 years with the Cowboys, hoping that he can be a very valuable slot receiver in Buffalo. Just under 700 yards last year and 3 touchdowns in Dallas. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th rounder from Stanford. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's go.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag.
Throwing is Jackson. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Set, ready. 10, Tuscan.
Quit talking about it. Hatchet.
They'll run on first down. Love. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check, 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 check.
Jackson now. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Towards the end zone for Brown. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Blue line. Mike 49. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Mariota hands to Henry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
On first down, here's Love. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
When the Titans selected Alabama linebacker Rashaan Evans at number 22, I thought it was a perfect fit. Gives him a chance to apprentice a little bit with Wesley Woodyard right there next to him and eventually take over running that defense. He can run, he can hit, he can cover. Everything you expect out of a first-round linebacker.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Line 54. It's a party now.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Tighten up, tighten up. Shoot. What's quick?
On 2nd down, Love. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, You have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
All day, all day. Under 10, under 10, 10. Slam, slam, slam. Move, move, move.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Play 3 of the drive now is successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains.
One. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota. That's the rookie with a catch, A.J. Brown. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Mike's 49. Hey, check.
On 1st down, Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58 is the Mike. Not today, you are. Not today.
On 3rd down, inside. It's Sharp. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A 39-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The Bills take over.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Take 4.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On 1st down, it's Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. It's picked up by the Titans.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Here we go again. Orbit.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
Let's go now. Get the flag. Watch the out. Watch the out. Hey. I got it. Full trot.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Now Jackson on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
At the 47-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Silver.
To throw is Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Iowa, Amani Hooker. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Here we go. Check three.
Following the interception here, Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
What we got?
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota. They set up the screen for Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
From the red zone now, Mariota. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Score Titans 10. Bills 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
For Zay Jones, incomplete. He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check nine.
On second down now. It's Love. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Check. Joker.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Get in the way. Three. Show it up. You go tight. You got tight. You got protein spill. Whip. Watch the whip.
From the gun, Mariota. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check the outs.
Mariota gives to Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Blue Dan. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. I'm coming for you, son. 58's to Mike. 58's to Mike.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Mariota to throw it. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
You.
On 1st down, Henry. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick it up, G.
Now Mariota sets up the screen to Lewis. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Here's Mariota. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Mike's 49.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
49's the Mike. Watch 49. Come on, D. Play it. Zoom, fellas, let's go. 49. 49's the Mike. All day, just like that. Mike's 49.
Mariota now. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's the 19-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 9, Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. Love. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
It's been a long day for you.
24,
Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson being chased out left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Watch the safety creep. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches. Jackson now operating from the gun. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Complete to John Brown. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Cole Beasley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14-10.
14.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on second and 5. He's back to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Titans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And he locates Walker, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better bring it.
Now Mariota. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Mariota to throw. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Mariota now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Check your hot read.
One.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Alpha.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Now the Bills are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
58, right over there, Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here I come.
Scene 6.
58 is Mike. All day, punt. 58 is Mike, 58.
Back to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
For A.J. Brown, incomplete. Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Go. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. You must
One.
see me.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bills, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1.